Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I am Lauren Pienta, your event coordinator, and we are here to celebrate our leading women in subscription. So wanted to have a huge welcome today for joining us. And this is my coworker, Louie. Louie, take it away.
Thank you so much, Lauren. We're so excited about this year's SubSummit. It is going to be the best ever. We have 1,500 plus attendees. We have 100 exhibitors and more. An incredible array of sessions and insights waiting for you in 4 weeks. And to do that, we're going to include another event within SubSummit. It's called the Women in Subscription event, which will celebrate the incredible women, the incredible innovators who are pushing the subscription space forward. And to do that, we have two awesome guests joining us today.
We are so excited. We have Becky Hoy today with us. She is the founder of Brave Crate. And we also have Jesica Principe, and she is the founder of All Girls Shave Club. So they both have 2 successful subscription boxes, and they are together the co-creators of the subscription box planner as well. So welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for jumping on.
Hello. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yeah, we cannot wait to see you. I actually just got off the plane yesterday from Orlando, doing some last minute planning at the venue. So we're so excited, less than a month away here. Would love to hear from both of you. For those that have not been to SubSummit before, what can you expect going to the event?
Yeah, so I think that the number one thing to expect is connection. And I really can't overstate how valuable some of the friendships and just networking opportunities that I've been able to take away from SubSummit in the past have been. It always surprises me that and maybe I shouldn't be surprised by this anymore, but it always surprises me that when I have a sticking point in my business or an idea I'm trying to dive into and I'm wondering, who can I talk to about this? There's inevitably someone that I have met at SubSummit who has expertise in that area or that I can go to as a sounding board to kind of dive into some of these new concepts or things that I'm thinking through in my own business. So I think the number one thing to expect is connection, and also expect to come away with a ton of new ideas. Bring a journal or your laptop, whatever your preferred method of recording and thinking is, because you're going to leave just totally inspired to do something new and exciting in your business.
Awesome. Thanks, Becky. Jessica, anything to add on to that?
Yeah, well, this is actually going to be my first time attending in person. And so I am so excited. But I did want to add that if you're feeling nervous about attending the event, maybe because you're making the trip on your own or you don't know anybody that's going to be there, I just want to encourage you that I can relate to that. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little nervous too. But I know that there are going to be so many amazing people there that are ready to welcome us all with open arms. And so I just want to encourage you to still come, even if you're feeling a little bit nervous. And I personally am also really, really excited for all the different sessions and the events within the event, like the Women in Subscription and the Cube Awards and all of those fun things. I just think that there's something really special about being at an event with people in our unique industry who not only get what this subbox life is all about, but who we can also learn from and who we can have fun with and get to know each other on like a personal level.
I think you sum it up so well, Jessica, and you as well, Becky. It's all about connections. And what makes SubSummit special, I've heard from so many attendees over the past couple of years, is that this is a community. This is not just, you're not competing against one another, and you're just working alongside each other to push the subscription space forward, get those new ideas that Becky mentioned, and of course, get all these insights and ideas and connections, expanding your network, which is phenomenal. But back to that mini event that you were mentioning, Jessica, the Women in Subscription event, which you ladies will be leading and taking the charge on day 2. It's at 2 p.m. Can you tell us about your session and what you have planned for our attendees?
Yeah, for sure. Our session is really perfect for early stage subscription box owners who are looking to learn how to prioritize what to work on in their business, especially those solopreneurs or women who are running their businesses with very small teams, because in those stages, we're wearing a lot of different hats, or all the different hats, if I'm being honest. So Becky and I are going to be sharing 3 simple systems that they can implement in their business to help make it easy to not only know what to work on to make the biggest impact in their business, but also to keep them from spiraling into overwhelm.
Yeah, and I really think that this session is such a nice complement to the rest of the opportunities that everyone will be having at SubSummit. I remember my first SubSummit, my business was in a pretty early stage, and I left with, like I said before, so many ideas, so many things I wanted to dive into. And so our intention is that with this session, attendees can walk away and feel confident about what they're choosing to implement rather than feeling frozen by the amount of opportunities they have, so they can really hone in on what's important for their business right now.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. And to both of your points, like we're so excited, Jessica, that you're going to be joining us in person for the first time. Jessica, you are in really good company because there's so many solopreneurs, startups that will be joining us for the first time. So just to echo your sentiment, like everyone's probably a little nervous, and we've crafted this schedule very thoughtfully to include so many of those networking breaks, times to make those connections with other newbies in the community. So we're so excited to have you join us for the first time. And everyone else that's also signing up for the first time, since we've been virtual.
Absolutely.
And we're back. So we're excited about that. And we're so lucky to have you two as two women in subscription kind of leading the way. I wanted to speak to both of you again to your experience of being a female entrepreneur in the industry. What has your experience been in the subscription space? And also, what does it mean to have a dedicated event, a women in subscription event at SubSummit?
I think it is so powerful that the team at SubSummit has decided to make space for this networking event. Honestly, as a woman working in the subscription space, it's an opportunity for incredible community. And I know, Jess, you've experienced that before too, just this phenomenal connection that we're able to make. But I think the fact that SubSummit has decided to make space for this just opens the door for so many new connections, new friendships. Because honestly, the beautiful thing is that so often you make a professional connection, especially at a conference like SubSummit, where you're together for 3 days and you're not only learning together, but you're playing together too, right? We've got the Cube Awards, we've got opportunities for networking and being together in the evenings as well. And so these are really just long-term connections and even friendships. And I think that as a woman in this space, that kind of support that expands beyond just my business and my day-to-day tasks, and really supports me in my whole life through these connections is powerful.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that, Becky. And I would just like to share that it's very timely because a lot of women are asking me regularly, how do I find my box bestie? How do I find that woman that I can lean on in this space? And I really think an event like this is the perfect way to do that. I talk a lot about how I have very dear friends in the subscription box industry, like Becky and like Julie Ball, who's also another one of the speakers at the event. And Julie and I actually met at an event for female entrepreneurs. It wasn't specific for subscription boxes. We had met online in a Facebook group, and then we realized we were both attending the same event in Nashville. And being able to meet in person really cemented that friendship and that personal and professional support that we've been able to offer each other over the years. And I just think I wouldn't want to, I think it would be really lonely to find success alone. I want my sisters in business there too, because it's so much more fun along the way.
We may have to rename this entire event to Sisters in Business. I kind of like this almost as much as Women in Subscription. But Jessica, this is your first time. Becky, obviously, you're now a SubSummit veteran. Why is this such a worthwhile investment to attend a conference like this? Obviously, there are so many things that you have to do as a subscriptionpreneur, right? Why is attending this kind of conference crucial to your future success?
Yeah, I really see the investment in SubSummit as the foundation that allows all of my other investments to work well. And so by attending SubSummit, yes, you can go invest in, there's 1,000 places that you can invest financially and with your time in your business. But SubSummit really provides that foundation to allow every other thing that I'm focused on in my business to take off. So for instance, if I'm in a season where I'm really focused on marketing, I know that I've taken something away from SubSummit that's going to allow me to amplify my investment in that area. Or if maybe I'm in my business focused on product and fulfillment, I have met a vendor or I have met another business owner at SubSummit who I can lean on for that. And so I really, really consider it a foundational investment in my business that amplifies everything else that I'm doing.
Yeah, that's the perfect answer, honestly. But I would just add, I've seen comments on, Facebook about like, well, I could spend this amount of money on a Facebook ad or on something like that. And I would just say, there's a lot more risk, especially right now, in investing money on Facebook ads than there is in attending an event like this, because you're almost guaranteed to walk away with at least one new connection or one new idea that could really snowball and grow your business in a big way. So I think it's really a really awesome opportunity.
Amazing answers.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. And I believe, Jessica, you had mentioned this earlier. We work together and we play together. So wrapping up the Women in Subscription Hour, we'll actually have a happy hour right in that area. So a perfect time to, again, like meet your box bestie, get that networking in. So we're so excited to celebrate Women in Subscription with wrapping that up with the happy hour. So before we go, again, thank you both, Jessica and Becky, for your time. Wanted to see if you have any parting words of wisdom or business advice for our viewers today.
I would just say, go to the event with an open mind and a plan. So, be open to stepping outside of your comfort zone. I think we all have to be okay doing that, but also it can help to have a plan in mind. So what are, 2 to 3 things that you want to accomplish by attending the event? Maybe there's a particular person or a company or a vendor that you want to make sure that you connect with in person, or there's a specific session that you've seen online that you need to attend. Have a plan so that you'll be able to kind of measure the success of your attendance against those goals. And we are so excited to see you all at the Women in Subscription Networking event. That's where we're going to be too, and we can't wait to meet everybody there.
Yeah, I would definitely echo that. And logistically, I would also say clear your schedule and make space for yourself to be present at SubSummit. That's something that I've really tried to focus in on this year, is just setting aside everything else in my business, making sure that in these few weeks leading up to SubSummit, I've put things in place to know that I can be completely present there, because you'll be shocked by how many times an opportunity comes up to learn something new or be a part of a conversation. And when we're able to be fully present, then we don't miss out on those. So the networking event and the happy hour that Jessica and I will be a part of is just one of those opportunities. And yeah, we can't wait to see you there.
I think Paul Chambers just kind of mentioned what you said, Becky. This is the one time a year where you get to work on your business, not in it, not running all the little details, not stressing about everything. Take that time, take those 3 days of the conference to fully absorb all this knowledge, all this insights, all these connections that you're going to make. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you in 4 weeks. 4 days. I'm almost too excited here. You'll be here in Orlando, Florida, June 1st through 3rd. We can't wait to see you both. If you haven't gotten your ticket now, I'm talking to you, the audience. If you haven't gotten your SubSummit ticket yet, you need to be at this conference. Go to subsummit.com/get tickets. This is a once in a lifetime experience, and we do that every year. So, I mean, what can you not look forward to at this point?
Yeah. Awesome. Becky and Jessica, again, thank you so much. Absolutely cannot wait to see you both in Orlando. And thank you to our viewers as well. We can't wait to see you soon at SubSummit 2022.
Thank you.